The details, new reaction tonight after Delaware's House Ethics Committee decided it won't take any further action against a state lawmaker who made racist and sexist comments directed towards Asian women. Representative Gerald Brady sent those comments in an email, and that set off a firestorm. Action News race and culture reporter Taronda Thomas has the latest tonight from the Satellite Center. Taronda.
Well, Rick, the Ethics Committee came to this decision after months of controversy. They say while they don't agree with what Representative Gerald Brady said, that his comments are essentially protected by the First Amendment. It's disappointing news to the people who were calling for him to resign.
While they send a clear message to our community is we don't matter.
Not the news Yushu wanted, but what she half expected. The Delaware House Ethics Committee's unanimous decision to take no further action against Democratic Representative Gerald Brady, who made racist and sexist comments against Asian women. Those comments pushed Fu to form Delaware Asian American Voice, calling for Brady to be fired, now upset that the Ethics Committee didn't do just that.
We have to realize 5 powerful white people had a closed-the-door meeting. They didn't give anybody any information.
Brady made the comments in June as part of an email he thought he was sending to a friend. That factored into the House Ethics Committee's decision. They released a statement that says in part, quote, "There is no precedent for policing the lawful expression of opinions or a member's choice of words in what he believed to be correspondence with a private citizen."
Gerald Brady used his Delaware.gov email, and he literally typed those words.
The Ethics Committee goes on to say that while Brady's words were reprehensible, quote, "This incident does not rise to the level of a violation of the rules of legislative conduct," end quote. As one Ethics Committee member explained to me, Brady's comments didn't break the law and are essentially protected by the First Amendment. Brady admits that he was wrong, saying he wants to, quote, "open a dialogue about how to sincerely and constructively address the issue I caused and to turn this horribly negative situation into a learning experience." But constituents like Fu say that experience isn't over.
We just got more work to do.
So Delaware Asian American Voice will continue to push the issue. Meanwhile, Representative Brady could lose one job because of this. The national head of the AFL-CIO is calling on him to resign from his position with the Delaware chapter. Now, Brady says he has taken sensitivity training and he will not seek re-election. And the Satellite Center, Taronda Thomas, Channel 6 Action News. Shari?
Okay.